Okay.
All right. You chop up onions, like 1 or 2. You chop up some garlic, like 6 to 10 cloves. You'll chop up some shallots if you have them. And then you could do any veggies you want in your mac and cheese. I don't know what kind of veggies you like. I didn't put really anything other than that. And then you'll make your bechamel. So your bechamel is going to be, it's going to start off with a roux. And a roux is going to be consisted of butter, maybe a little bit of oil so that the butter doesn't burn. And then you're going to take flour and your seasonings that you want to put in it. I'd recommend like paprika, maybe some cumin, some Italian seasoning, and that has like parsley, basil, and oregano in it. And I like it spicy, so I'll put some cayenne or paprika or something like that in it usually. And you'll combine those spices with the flour mixture. And while your butter oil mixture is heating up, you'll just get a whisk and you'll start going. And you can flavor the oil with some garlic cloves if you want. Put those in there, let them cook up until like almost golden brown. And then you'll take those out, and then you'll put in a little by little your flour, and you'll go until it's real gloopy or like clumped up pretty much in different parts of the pan. And then slowly you'll pour in some milk and heavy cream to try to get that flour distributed evenly throughout what they would call the bechamel, is the sauce that you're going to make the cheese out of. So you'll let that heat up for a little bit, and then you'll get everything incorporated, all your flour. You'll probably use like maybe a cup to 2.5 cups of flour if you're doing a big batch. And you'll get all the seasonings, the flour incorporated in with the milk, heavy cream, the butter, everything's all in. And then once everything's smooth and it has no lumps in it, you'll start to slowly put in cheese. And you want to put a sharp and a melty cheese. And you could add a little funk if you want. So you'll do a melty cheese would be like a Kohia or like a Gouda or like a Monterey Jack. And then like a sharp cheese would be like a hard cheddar or like a Havarti or like a Parmesan. I put also, just to even it out, I put some more cream cheese in the sauce too. And if you like tomatoes in it, you can put some like stewed tomatoes, but you got to cook the can out of them, or like chopped tomatoes, or you can make your own tomatoes in a pan with a little bit of butter and garlic and maybe some basil or something like that. You can stew up some tomatoes yourself. You have to wait until they're the right consistency to add them though. But as you're making your sauce and your bechamel's going, you start to slowly add little slices of cheese or grades of cheese. You can grate all the cheese all the way down, everything you got, to shreds, and you can slowly add a little bit at a time until it's real together like. And you want it to be able to pour. It has to be viscous. You'll have to be able to pour it into the cooked macaroni and cheese while it's al dente, which still has a bite, or undercooked. So you'll undercook the pasta by like 3 minutes or something like that, so that when you mix it with the cheese sauce, you can put it all in a baking pan and you can bake it. But once you mix the pasta and the bechamel, you'll incorporate a little bit more cheese in it. You'll mix it all around, and then you'll flatten it all out on the baking pan. You can get one of those big trays at like United or something like that. And then you'll put shredded cheese on top of it. I'll put a few drops of like cream cheese or big chunks of cheese in like little spots there. And then you could maybe season the top a little bit, put chopped up parsley and basil on top of it, and you bake it in the oven, usually at like 350, probably for like 40 minutes or so, or like 20 to 40 minutes, depending on the size of it. And mac and cheese.
Okay.